Owner Builders Unite, welcome. This is my beautiful mother-in-law and my beautiful partner Goldie, and this is Paula, her house. They're two grain bins. Are they the same size?
No.
They're not the same size, and she's been working on it for
3 years.
3 years. Not bad. And she's gonna give us a home tour. Do you want to tell us about them, Paula?
All right. Well, I purchased these during COVID. Had too much time on my hands. But they're two repurposed silos. One's 22 feet in diameter and one is 24 feet in diameter. And they look like there's 3 of them, but I took one ring out of each one, and from the back side you'll see what I mean. This front part is supposed to just be all glass, so I could have like a solarium there. And I have radiant heat for the flooring and solar electricity. I did not want any gas at all, and there's just so much to tell in all this time. I want to show you my plans. They are hilarious. You will laugh.
Where'd they come from?
Me. I kindergarten drew some circles and said to, who was it? I guess it was first Brett Buchanan, who said, Michael, can you help me do this? And he was like, sure. And that's all he really needed. And he got the idea of all the framing inside, and all the woodwork is beautiful. Elliot kind of finished most of that. Brett had to go to another job. And we're at a standstill for a little bit, but it's coming along. I think we're really close.
Where did the bins come from?
I left Colorado. Like I said, I was Googling, and I found grain bin silos. I think it was just Googled repurposed grain bins, and this guy Gil from Isla, Colorado. That's what he does. He goes out to farmers that need to get rid of bins, and he disassembles them, and he sells them. Each one was to be delivered, taken down, disassembled, delivered, and reassembled was $6,000 each. And
wow, good price.
Yeah.
How many guys to put it up?
There was 6 guys, and we did need to a crane to the way you do it. You have to do the roof first, and then one ring at a time, and hoist it up. And it took about 6 days, but it was a good month in between. So, yeah.
Got some cars going by.
You want to move Paula inside?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go on inside.
Yeah.
So the entrance is going to be through the glass wall. All of this is one thing I did buy new, was these tempered glass windows. We were supposed to get some repurposed ones, but what happened to that? I can't remember. It fell through. So you'll enter here. This should be earthen floor, and this didn't quite turn out like I want right now. The shower and bath is going to be above you, and again, this will probably just be for plants and warming, reading room. And then you'll step into here, and you can kind of see my little layout of the cupboards and refrigerator and kitchen area. I have a teacher's desk. A main theme, I'm a retired teacher, 31 years, Denver Public, and I have a lot of furniture from Denver Public Schools. And I bought every piece, or it was going to be going to the trash, so I got it out, I saved it. And so a teacher's desk is going to go here, which is going to be my island with the sink and the stove right here. And then it has a lip on the desk, so chairs for like a counter. And this will be the eating area and a pantry under the stairs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. With sensitivity lights, I guess. And then it's going to be a small living room area here. Not really living, it's just going to be off the kitchen. We'll go up these beautiful wood steps. Everybody loves these. The Elliot and Brett came up with. This will be like, I would say the living area, just relax, couches. And the dome, we're going to open up the domes on both of them. We have domes ordered that are glass, or plastic, what is it? Plexiglass. And then this is one of the openings that came with the silo. I wanted it to remain open for even though it's not going to go to the outside, it'll go to the other loft area, the breezeway we call it. And I really didn't want to give up the view to those beautiful site-ready Cristos, so I had this little idea of putting these windows in horizontally anyway. And then this is an idea, I'm hopeful that possibly this could be a door and we could maybe make a deck someday. Right now we haven't gotten that far.
Cool.
But, yeah, and I'm going to leave these open, you know, as far as inside. I won't be putting any coating on top of these. Exposed. Yeah.
Did your daughter help you?
Oh, she was my general Goldie.
The captain.
She did everything. I call her the general. She's my little general. She honestly did. She made phone calls, negotiated with people, paid people.
Nice.
Didn't pay people. We did. So this is just overlook. This is going to be really cool. Right now you can't really tell what it is, but that will be a floor and a turtle claw bathtub will be there with the shower coming out of some of those copper pipes.
I like your globe hanging for.
It's going to be, the whole light fixtures are going to be globes.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
cool.
It's going to be fun. And then this will be the bedroom. Yeah.
Whoa.
But so this will be the bedroom, and for at first I wanted to know a closet and walls and stuff, and I had decided there will be no walls in this room other than right here. There'll be somewhat of a stall. This is going to be a toilet, bath, and on this side will be the basin, vanity, and then that'll be the step into the shower bathtub.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Short little doors.
Yeah.
This will have a dome as well. It brings in so much light. I wish we could have opened it up, you know. And then my closets will just be piping this way and along the wall there, just to have all my clothes. And we are thinking possibly, I saw an old like 1970s fireplace, like I can't even describe it, like an I Dream of Jeannie bottle. We thought we might put one right there because you just always should have some sort of a backup, I guess. But even though I'm kind of a snowbird, I don't know that I'll be here that much in the wintertime. I like to be warm.
Well, and you have solar domestic
Yes.
hot water panels on the roof, so
Yes.
you can show that. But that's what will heat the radiant floors and the domestic hot water.
At all times, right? I mean, it's always going to be constant, so even on cold days, and whether I'm here or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the mechanical room.
The mechanical room's a mess, but that probably will be its permanent state. I do have some water down there. I'm hoping I can sand this out to make it back to the beautiful.
Got this holding the, this is an old mat.
We had to.
Paula invention holding that thing down.
What'd you do with the ladder?
We moved it to do your other one.
The other one doesn't need it. It's hooked from the outside.
The smaller.
Smaller one.
Oh, the smaller one. Did I show the dome? This is our dome, part of it. We weren't sure.
In there?
Huh?
Can you take it
That's
out?
it, I think. I don't know.
And that'll go on the top of the
Oh,
roof
cool.
to cover that hole up there.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we didn't want this much of a dome holder, so we're gonna cut that down. And this room is the Mac room.
This isn't too bad of a mess.
We did have a freeze in here, this Baca Grand, whatever, I'm not gonna say anything. Somebody came in here and froze my pipe. And it was leaking from, oh, I just saw a mouse. It was leaking right here, pretty good. It was just the top here had split because it was not totally turned off at the street, even though we did ask for that. And we heard that they have faulty valves, and there's plenty of those around. So anyway, it's taken care of for now, but we had ice. This was like an ice skating rink in here. You could have had a little party.
Jeez.
But that is all of my, what do you call that, the radiant, drain back system Paul Shippey had designed. And Jason Anderson has finished it for me. It just needs to be filled up with just water. There's no glycol or anything, just water. That's all you use. And these are this is gonna be my solar electrical coming in, right? Entering the house. This box will be right here, and all my batteries are in there, but they don't want to set anything up until we are totally locked in.
This is a nice big mech room, Paula.
Yeah, I was actually going to be my guest room as well. I wanted a wall, the only wall I thought would be from that post to this post, and have a Murphy bed that could come down, but at this point I'm not really sure what to do. I do need to order a piece of glass to fit right here, because this brings in so much light.
Yeah, you gotta have that light, right?
I don't think I'll have it be a screen. Should I have it be like a screen where you could have the draw in the wind breeze? No. But this is going to be my second bath. And again, since I'm a teacher, this is a dry erase board, and it's going to be my wall, so you can sit there and dry erase any designs that you would like to while you have some time.
That's cool.
And this is an old barrel from my great-grandpa's property. This is going to be the sink. I'm going to cut this out and drop the sink in there, and cut this out and have it be like a drawer, a cabinet. And just a little blue toilet I found. I love blue. It was in somebody's yard in Wheat Ridge, and I asked them about it, and they said, take it. And it works fine.
Nice.
So everything mostly in here is going to be repurposed. That came out of a laundromat to my washer dryer. And I just love the copper. I did have the choice of going cheaper without doing copper, and I said, oh no, let's do copper. I love copper.
Nice.
But anything else you want to add?
Yeah, show the fridge, the pictures, come on.
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys a nice little treat of building at my mom's house.
What was that?
Matt wants to show you this.
A surprise for me?
Well, for the viewers.
Oh.
Not mine, love.
Yeah, if you know.
Here's baby Matt.
I saw that when I went to his house in Boston, and he thought I stole that from his mother.
And then here's Goldie.
Okay.
Cute.
In the tub.
Little tub girl. Bubbles.
Show her face, Pete.
Hasn't changed at all.
She likes the blue
You
things.
do like the blue things, Paula.
I do.
Yeah.
This was at my grandmother's hutch, and I bought her house in 1990, a cabin, and they had built that in 1956.
Wow.
And this came out of it too. It's an enamel top with a drawer. And so yeah, you got to come back and see it when I have all the teacher stuff in here, though. Like I say, these are gonna hang like this up here above my counter.
Very cool.
So you'll as a teacher, people will recognize some things.
Right.
Cubbies and all.
Well, I'll say one thing that I think is cool about the silo homes is that in like a day when you got the shell put up, you're already enclosed. And that was like, after having spent years trying to get our earthship enclosed, it was really cool to just be like, oh cool, you're pretty much dried in. And then after that, it's kind of like you're framing a house within a shell. So it's still really, there's a lot of work to do with carpentry and framing, and it's, super props to Elliot for figuring out how to do everything round, and Brett too. It's not exactly the easiest thing to frame. So yeah, they definitely did all that. Oh, she's gonna show you her plans.
This is what I drew up. These are my plans. For the first floor. Little flagstone, that's what that's supposed to be. And then I think I did a second floor too. No, just what I thought it would look like from the outside. And yeah, I think as a builder being handed something like this, you'd be going, oh my God. But they made it happen.
Did it. And
So
yeah,
you
they
like
figured
building
out
in
how
Saguache County?
I do.
No building codes, right?
And I love it. It's, they trust that you're going to build something that's going to last for yourself.
It'd be hard to do this in Denver. It'd be more expensive to do this
Yeah,
anywhere
yeah.
in the city.
For sure. Yeah. That would be, I don't even think they'd let me begin. I mean, Jefferson County, he didn't like. Well, this does have a foundation. You couldn't do your earthship because it doesn't have a foundation. But yeah, they just they don't like anything that doesn't conform, and I'm just totally the opposite. I love everything that doesn't conform.
Nice.
You want to show us outside, Paula?
Sure.
And Goldie.
Where do we start?
Want to do the back side or around here maybe? So, Elliot figured out how to cut into the metal. So these are they galvanized steel?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure they just used an angle grinder, and we got repurposed windows so they could just custom fit each one of those in there. Kind of have to work with the seams, you know, and placing things, but
Yeah, the
it's
inside.
pretty easy to fit in there.
On the inside, you might say, that's not center, but you understand why, because of these metal seams. But I got the windows from a place called Extras in Denver. Great place. They have so many good deals.
Gotta do a bolt count one day.
Oh,
We know how many.
we've had bought 2,000 of them.
That was one thing when you ordered the grain bins from Gil.
He said
He
new
brought them all,
bolts.
but he told us to get new bolts because that will just reinforce it. So we spent like $2,000 probably on
At least
new bolts, but we've got extras.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. Good tip.
Yeah.
New bolts.
Shiny.
Yeah, you could tell, yeah.
And these ones are super cool. This one is like a European style, and so it's got the more like clamshell metal ridges.
Yeah, so this one's brand is Farmland, and this one's brand was Belen. As
So
far
mix
as,
and match, yeah.
yeah. We did tar
Nice.
seal the bottoms.
Nice.
Are your solar panels up yet?
Yeah, the solar panels are up.
Yeah. Where are they at?
They're over right behind us.
And she's got the thermal on the roof too.
Oh,
Yeah, you
And
can
back
kinda
up
see
and
the-
see it from.
I wasn't sure
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna like those sitting there at an angle, but I think they kind of blend in pretty good. They look
Nice.
kind of like another peak.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be able to open this roof, whatever you would call it, window or in access, if I wanted to. I don't know, just to have some more light or ventilation or something. But
Yeah, it was off the other day when we had to come.
Oh, really?
Just partially off.
You want to look at the solar real quick?
Yeah.
Well, let's lead the way.
That way you get this stuff put away. Let's put the toilet inside.
This is the guest bathroom.
Nice.
I don't know. I think somebody's been playing around.
Maybe some kids.
Kids. What I'd like to do is use them and put a rooftop garden on
Oh,
top
that'd
of
be
that.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't remember these wires being hanging like that, but
Ooh.
pretty, huh?
Very.
I hope this is enough.
Yeah,
It
shout
looks
out
like a
to
lot.
Sandhill Solar.
Yeah.
Laura's done such a great job.
Woo woo.
Do you know how many watts, Paula, off the top?
I
of your
don't
head?
know. They asked me everything that I was going to be using in there. I told them I'd have a little dryer, but I rarely dry clothes. I always love to hang them outside.
They're 370 watt panels.
Nice.
Each?
Yeah.
And I have how many?
You
8?
probably have close to 4 kilowatts almost.
What do you
or-
got there, Mrs. Senna?
Yeah, really. That's cool.
Nice.
Well, I'm excited to see how it works. You said, because one time I have this bubbler in the morning for hot water, and I did it at his house before the sun came up, and he was like, "Who used all
do the
this?"
system.
And I didn't understand that
I've
you
been
have to
there
wait.
before.
Yeah.
Well, too often sometimes.
Gotta
but-
beef it up.
Yeah.
What do? You just wait until the sun's up and then you can do it?
Oh yeah, well I think we had a small system at that point in time, so but now we're pretty beefed up.
Cool.
So for people that are interested in building in Crestone, my mom bought this lot, and that one was a county auctioned off lot, so it was only $4,000.
I made a bid.
And she's in the chalets, so she did have to tie into the sewer, but luckily we got away with not having to tap into the electricity. So that's why she's got the solar panels and wanted to be off grid. It's expensive, but it's also expensive to tie in. So we just
I had to tie into the water as well.
Oh yeah, water and sewer. She's on the Crestone Baca water, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is an example of a successful county auction
It's
property.
Yup. We'll cut
And
that
she's
out.
got what do you have? 4 acres?
I have just
Two.
just one total. That's a half, and this is a half.
Oh yeah. Okay. Also, for anyone that's interested in building in the chalets, this was a very big learning experience of doing your due diligence and finding out about access to water, because we bought a lot that was on that side and it wasn't within 100 feet of the lines, and so that was going to be a huge expense. So we ended up, that's why she bought closer to the road, so that it would be cheaper to tie in.
So before you buy your lots here, double check where your closest water tap is. And I actually do tie-ins now, so
Ask
you
Matt
can reach out to me if you'd like.
or Paula.
Or Paula. And has your home ever been on the Energy Fair home tours?
Actually, I was last year. I was on the first time, and I am so excited. I think it'll be on this year too.
Uh-oh. So
Yeah.
come on down to the Energy Fair. If you
Crestone
wanna...
Energy Fair.
Crestone Energy Fair. Here, let's show Pete's shirt. He's even repping right here. Big dog. Woo, woo, woo.
Hold on.
So there's actually going to be a home tour this weekend, May 19th, if you're going to be in Crestone. This house is not going to be on it unless you come specifically and ask me to put it on it. I will for the fans. But otherwise, we've got an earth chip, a straw bale, a fast wall,
It's in my pocket.
bunch of Adobe stuff. What's the other one? I can never remember.
What are you talking
Hemp Creek.
about?
The houses that I'm putting on the tours. Anyways, there's 5 houses, some under construction, some not.
Oh, Fazwall.
I did that.
We're doing Dan's Fazwall.
Yeah,
Oh, what else?
I said them all. You missed it.
Oh,
The
Oh,
castle,
shit.
the crazy
The one
castle,
she
the
forgot.
habitat,
Okay,
Hemp
cool.
Creek.
Which is
So-
That's what we
actually
said, Hemp Creek.
that's actually pumice block
But they did Hempcrete as
covered with Ferro
insulation.
cement. Oh,
Yeah.
and some
A little
hempcrete.
bit everything.
So
huh?
Jeff's got
come
it
on the
all.
home tours,
Come on out.
May 19th.
May 19th. Matt's
Shameless
Excavation
self-promotion
Company.
right
Get this
there.
guy
I
out.
can get that in there. Thank you, Paula and Goldie, for sharing the house. Owner Builders Unite. Ask some questions in the comments. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the next home tour. Owner Builders Unite!